Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Alison from Soullight Dotty, and today's a slightly different vlog. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the pattern test that I've been doing for a new skirt pattern that is launching, and just to be clear from the offset that I am a brand ambassador for Jane from the Dressmaker's Closet, so I do get gifted all of the patterns and things, and also one of the fabrics that I've used has been gifted from Minerva, so I'll chat about that. I just want to be upfront with that from the beginning. I've also to say that I wouldn't pattern test or be a brand ambassador for patterns that I didn't like or believe in. I know I've said that before. Every pattern I've sewn of Jane's goes together like a dream. I really love them. So today, right, let's do what I'm wearing first. So today I'm wearing, oh, got an itch, sorry. Aww. I'm wearing the Ava blouse, which is one of Jane's patterns, and this fabric is a viscose chalice, which was available on Minerva and was also available on Pound Fabrics. This is a lovely blouse that you can make. I've talked about it before. It's kind of more, you can make it as a pussy bow blouse, but it's not a massive pussy bow. Does that make sense? Do you know what I mean? Or you can do it with the little ties. You can do it with or without the collar. Really nice, easy make, and I love it. And I've told you this before, I've got this fabric cut out because I'm actually going to attach a skirt to it, put a drawstring on and turn it into a dress, because I've decided that's what I would like to do. Why not? I think Jane has a hack of doing the dress on her YouTube channel as well, Dressmaker's Closet. So first of all, let me have a sip. I did the 12 version, so, oh sorry, anybody else move fabric around? You've got like fluff and stuff. So let me find somewhere just to put this. I'm trying to, you know how creased linen is? I'm trying to not get this creased. So let me lie it there. Okay, I think we're good to go. So this is navy linen, which kind of was gifted to me, but it was gifted to the studio by Suzanne. So thank you, Suzanne. I didn't think you would mind. Obviously it's been there for a few weeks, a few months, as you know, but I couldn't resist it for myself. Oh, I've just found a cotton. Let me just snip that off, because I'm going outside for 40s after this. I'm going to drop in. Can't have bits of cotton everywhere, can we? That would be not acceptable. There we go, gone. Right, so I made version 2, which is without pockets, and I don't know what this might be. I think that I've caught like a little bit of light thread in it, or it's maybe in the thread, and with the ruffle. You know me, I couldn't be, oh god, there's another cotton. Oh, hang on. See, my mum was a machinist, but before she retired, she was a passer on inspection, and they made for Country Casuals and Laura Ashley and things, so she obviously hasn't passed on her quality skills to make Hashi, because that's got lots of cottons on it. Anyway, so this, I don't know if it's a viscose linen. It's really nice. It looks black, but it is navy. And I thought it was a twill when I brought it home, but I was really pleased that it was linen. So I'll drop some pictures in, because I'm just kind of gone like that, really, aren't I? What's that all about? So that one's not quite as creased. So it's, I don't really do zips. So invisible zip, when Jane mentioned about the pattern, I was like, I thought, deep breaths, YouTube is your friend. But I followed the instructions, did it all absolutely fine. I only had a black zip, but it's such a dark navy that it looks absolutely fine. And that's the thing with invisible zips, you can't really see them. So yeah, happy days. So I'm going to pop in some pictures with this top. I've got the same blouse in a different fabric, which was also from Minerva, with pink and purple circles and things on. And I've got a white top that I shared in my last vlog, which is the Paddington top. So I'll be trying those on with these. And then behind us, where's that? There is the sagebrush top that I made in purple gingham last year, which is on sale at First Fabrics. I'll drop a link to them in the comments. And what did I make that for? So purple for ALC, Michelle's challenge last year. And I know that that's going to, I don't know what it is. I've got into lilac at big style this year. So I have had this fabric for a while. It's a null linen from Minerva. I will drop a link to Minerva and a link to the fabric as long as I can find it in here. it was beautiful to sew with. The only thing with both of them, I think all of the testers that used linen, obviously it frays a lot, that's all. So with this one, I sewed and then overlocked the seams, but when I made this one, I actually overlocked around every panel first. And I felt like that got me a better press on the seams and things as well. So I did the same version. I'm not a pocket fan. I'm going to talk you through the different versions though. So plain with the ruffle on the bottom, absolutely love this. Obviously it is a bit creasy, it's linen, I have just ironed it and then it creases, but that's linen, isn't it? So this one has more give in it than this one. So I'm going to pop it down. I'm going to talk about those patterns. So bear with me a second while I do that. I'm going to slide over here. Then I'm going to slide back. Live action shot. Okay. So this is the pattern, the Sadie skirt in size 6 to 22. So my current measurements a week before I made this were different, and I thought I was going to have to grade up on it. But because I'd done that FODMAP thing for the first week, I'd lost £6, so I actually made the biggest size. So I did it in the 22 and it fits great. The lilac one is slightly snugger fitting, but that's okay because I know I'm going to lose weight again. But it would be very easy, really easy to change the size of it if you did want to get it. You know, if you kind of like, that's not going to fit me, if you do want to grade it up, it would be really easy to do. So there are a couple of different versions. So there is this top picture here is basically the same skirt as I made, but with the pockets. And then you can do it without the ruffle, obviously, the plain one. So you can do the plain one without the pockets and add the ruffle. And then you've also got this one here, which is one with a panel in the middle. And it's in the middle on the back as well. And I'm sure you can probably do that with pockets as well. And Jane is going to share, hopefully I'm sharing this on the same day that it launches on her YouTube channel. So I probably won't be, well, once it's shared, I'll be able to put a link into it. She's going to do like a sew along, which will include inserting the zip and things as well, because let me just show you. So obviously this is the draft pattern for pattern testing. So it was 2 meters of fabric. I did have a little bit left, but not an awful lot left. And interfacing and a zip, and that was it. Now the first one I just used regular interfacing on the waistband, mostly because I couldn't remember where I'd put my waistband interfacing, and the lilac one I did use that just because I like how that folds, but it was slightly narrower than the pattern, but I just sort of figured that in. Obviously it was pretty easy. So in terms of garment size, the measurements go from a size 6, which is a 35.5 inch bust with Jane's, waist 25.6 and hips 35.5 for the 22, which is a 49 inch bust, 39 waist and a 49 hips. But when I looked at the finished measurements, because I think my waist was a 41, was it? Yeah, I'm sure it was. It said waist of 40, hips of 56.5. So I knew I was going to fit into that size, and it would be quite easy to adjust. The waistband is all in one piece, but if I needed to downsize it as I lose weight, I would just take the waistband off, run the seam in, and then just do a seam on the side of the waistband to make it fit. So yeah, you can obviously check all that out on the website once it's released. Anything else to let you know about that was in it? It was very easy to make. Instructions are great. The waistband is, there'll be a proper term for this, I'm not very good at it. So you actually attach the waistband and you line that up with the edge of the centre seam at the back, and then insert your zip, so the zip comes up into the waistband. Does that make sense? And I've not done that before, to be fair, and I was a little bit worried, will I get this lined up all right? But honestly, they're both lined up absolutely beautifully. I'll drop a picture in of the navy blue one, and how that looks. I'm really pleased with it. So that little sort of fold over the waistband bit I found quite easy to do. I just followed all of the instructions. Obviously, if you're pattern testing, you've got to do that. We have some people, I was one of the later people making it, so there's lots of, you know, little, nothing major, but little bits of feedback. So if you do order it, your version will have that on. And there should be now a little cheeky discount code for you as well for the Dressmaker's Closet. So I'll put it in the description box and I'll put it across the screen. And there is an actual affiliate link to Jane's website as well, always in my description box. So if you do order from Dressmaker's Closet, it would be amazing if you just use that link as well. So yeah, I'm just going to show you on the pattern. So you end up with the waistband coming right up here like that. Well, you can see that. And then I think for a lot of us it was probably the waistband insertion that was the bit of the thing really. But there are notches that you line up here and then you fold it over, so it looks really tidy on the back. I mean, I know I could take the zip out and do something with the seam, but I think it would be better balanced if I do need to bring it in, which I will, on the side seams. That's a side seam. If you're at Go to Slimmer World, you'll know that's for highlight. I do have a whole repertoire of them. Maybe we'll have a chat over coffee and I can share them with you. So yeah, I was looking for the other version because the one that Jane shares in the instructions is the panelled one. I'm sure she'll have shared some pictures of this on Instagram. She shared the skirt picture in like a, I think it was in maybe a light chambray denim or a sandy colour, ages ago, and I messaged her and I was like, I need that skirt in my life, and she said, well, it's one of the pattern tests we're going to do next year. So I was over the moon, and once I got over my complete about the zip, it's absolutely fine with that. I'm not bothered at all. So there's a couple of different versions on there. You can see this panelled one, but it's quite light, so I don't know how well that'll come out. But definitely, I've seen lots of different versions. So Helen from Stitch Repeat has made it, and Karen from So Little Time has made it, and I think there's 8 of us in the pattern test team. So check it out. Check out all of Jane's patterns because they're lovely, and thank you for bearing with me and staying with me, and hopefully you enjoyed that. And if you're looking for a nicely shaped skirt, I mean, I'm not the slimmest of people in the world, but I do like it. I feel like it's flattering. I feel like it fits me really well. Carl was just having a chill out on the bed when I went through and tried it on yesterday, and he went, that looks really nice on you. And like, he wouldn't say it if he didn't mean it, and he knows I'm not my most comfortable self in skirts, so like I was really pleased with that. So yeah, check it out. So that is me over and out, and thinking about my next skirt that I'm going to make. Bye for now.